Hi, Jenny here. It's Saturday, woo! Birthday party day. So, I figured I would, I have to get one more item. Kind of wrap up the stuff. I gotta get it all prepared for going to my friend's house. So it's for a little boy and a girl who are both 6. They come from 2 different families. But, we'll have some Mario Legos. It's kind of cute. He's into Legos. Hopefully he doesn't have this one. It's not too simple. And then a Mario Kart book to read. This one isn't like that. And then a Mario Kart blanket. You can snuggle up with that while you read. And then some of the thinking putty. What was this? Red sparkly. Ooh. And what is this called? Crazy Errands. Crazy Errands. This one's called Milky Way. So very cute. Something fun just to goof around with. Got some chocolates for the moms because, you know, they did hard work too. So I like to get the moms a gift. So they get a little something too. And then for the little girl, I had asked my friend if she thought that the little girl would like these items, something that my daughters played with. 2 mats. My daughters played with these a lot and we really loved them. In fact, I had this out and the one was like, oh, you're doing something with those? And she texted her sister and she was like, hey, remember these? And sister's like, yeah. So both Mandy and Cassie played with these a lot. So there's a big mat that comes with it. That there are little houses. Let me pull them out. So it's got a whole little town of houses. Dun dun dun. Here is our little town that the girls used to play with. The ice cream truck. Some shop.
Restaurant and toy shop.
Okay. Restaurant and toy shop. And this spins. Whee. And then the pet parlor. And what's this one? The beauty shop and the
Beauty salon and pet shop.
beauty salon and pet shop. And then what, ballet and
The candy shop and the dance studio.
oh, dance studio. And then you have this turns. Ooh. You can dance. You can dance if you want to. And then we have camp. And
I'm very tired horse.
horse. Oh, you can barely see got 2 people in there hiding there under the umbrella. So I get sunburned with that cute little blankie. And the beach house. Which, oh, everybody's over on this side. Whoop, I knocked over the postman.
No.
Oh. No. Oh, can I get him up? Barely. He's, yeah, resting on the building. Anyways, moving on to another home, good home. So it will be played with again. Well, hi there, Jenny here. It is Saturday. It's raining. So I'm on my way to the birthday party, going to my girlfriend's house. It's her grandson's birthday, but her daughter and my daughter kind of played a lot together when they were little. So I've known them for a long time, known the kiddos. It should be a good day. With the rain, we'll see. I was kind of thinking she's got a nice backyard we usually hang out in, but also sometimes we hang out in the garage. The house is big enough too, so it should be fine, fun. They have the cute little container that's showing you a little bit of the little town pieces. My daughter again last night, as I was putting it all together, again, was like, oh, childhood memories. I remember this. I remember that. You know, it's going through all the little pieces that are in there. The little dog and the little cat and the little bath for the the animals and the food bowls. She's like, oh, this is the best. So it's good. It's good to know all the good memories. But yeah, so that blanket too. That would be nice. I looked at my garden this morning, and it's getting the rain, which is good. Sometimes some of the stuff is like an overhang. It doesn't get much rain, like alongside the house. Some of the raspberry plants don't actually get the rain. But one of my flowers is kind of dug up. So I said, those little chipmunks. I don't know if you buried something under there or what, but there's like the whole flower is like completely on its side, like almost like I never planted it in the first place. So we'll have to see if I can get back there later today or tomorrow and get it replanted. But for now, we'll be on our way to the birthday party. So here we go. Yep, silly chipmunks digging around. Look, they dug up that plant from where it was in. You can see all the little indents where they're digging around. We'll see how these plants end up, if I end up with any little bites in any tomatoes that come up. Jenny here. Today is Tuesday the 4th, and I'm getting ready to go to Chicago with my daughters and Mandy's boyfriend Reed, and then we're going to meet up with another friend Maggie in Chicago, and then we are going to see the TXT concert. Woo! So yeah, I've been getting ready for the last 3 hours. Had a shower, had to do a fresh bag change, so I was ready for that. I had packed my ostomy supplies the other day, but then today I was getting together some other little goodies, making sure I had my makeup and some water and whatever, extra clothes. I'm trying to think what else I needed. Some snacks. But then I was sweating up a storm. And then my daughter got up and came downstairs and said, Mom, are you really wearing pants? It's 77 out. It's going to be 80. It's 80 in Chicago. I'm like, oh, okay, let me change. Some more changing. Now we're just waiting for my daughter to get here. So I'm a little nervous. I mean, she's like, I've done this so many times. I'm like, yeah, you and Mandy are old pros at this. You guys, you've done this many times. I did this once a couple years ago, and now it's different because now I have an ostomy. So just be aware of that. A couple pair of pants. I'm like, oh well, let's see. I have a black pair of capris that are button up, but I haven't worn button up pants yet, and I'm still not comfortable having that over the tummy, and they don't go below the bag. So I need elastic pants, and my elastic capris don't have pockets. So I need to upgrade. I need to get some capris with pockets. Then that'll be good. But that's it for now. So I will check in a little bit later. I don't know if I can get far enough away. We going? Mandy's here!
Morning.
Yay! So is Reed. He's probably packing some stuff up. But look at her cute pants. Look at, oh, they got hearts on them. So cute! I didn't get you yet either. There's Cassie's fit for the day.
Hello.
Woo! In shorts, nice and cool. Comfy. So we're ready to go. Woo! Alright, we've made it. Here's our hotel. We gotta go find our room.
No, it's
Here's our room for the next couple nights. Here's our door. Little kitchen area, very nice. Little sitting area. The bed. The TV. Little couch. Chair. And back to the door. And then our bathroom. Woo! Getting ready for the day. And a nice little area here to hang our stuff and put our stuff. Let's see. What do we see? Windows are a little dirty, but that's our view. A little cloudy out, it's supposed to rain a little later. So we'll see if it rains on us when we go out. We're here at the restaurant and we got out and you can just hear the cicadas, man. Holy smokes. To the coffee house for dessert. We stopped in for some dessert, so we're gonna share. Got everybody here and me. Here, will you see me? Who knows? All right, it is Wednesday. Taking a walk. We're gonna go to Target. It's about a 15-minute walk from our hotel. Go get us some food, pick up some lunch on the busy street, but these are our adventures so far. Alright, we're on our way home, but we're going to stop at a K-pop store first. So, that's our first stop. Got a couple stops on the way home. Baram by Brave Girls. Let's go on the wall.
No. Okay, ready? Can you see the TXT? Yes, you can see it great.
There's a tous les jours. We've hit that before when we go to we're going to Chinatown. We're going to go to H Mart. So it's a European grocery store. And we may hit tous les jours after to get something to eat. Chocolate churros. Interesting. Gold. found why the store smells like fish.
Where you got the purple?
Purple sweet potato bread. They knew you were coming. They brought some out.
The good stuff.
Sweet potato pie. Caramel apple pie. Caramel, that looks like a honeycomb. I thought it was going to be a honey.
Yeah.
Those have strawberries inside. Oh, and chocolate hazelnut. To the Sock Monkey Museum. It's very windy, so hopefully you can hear me. Who knew? Hi, Jenny here. Today is Saturday and I have had a pretty busy week. This is the first time that I've kind of had, that I've been away from home and around other people that aren't just family or friends. So that was interesting. I was a little nervous. I had a birthday party last Saturday. It was my friend's grandchildren's party. So her daughter and my daughter were born a day after each other, and so when they were little we got together often and had the kids play together, and kind of through the growing up years, even if we weren't doing the kids playing together at least once a year we would have a get together with all of our group of friends, and we would meet at a park. And so these two would also get together and play. And so now she has a couple children of her own, and so it's very nice. I'm still included, invited to the birthday parties. But this was going to be then, you know, her whole family. And I know most of the people, but it's still, again, strangers per se. And I think most all of them kind of know my story. You know, that family's close enough that I'm sure they've shared information, and or, you know, they know about me. They've sent prayers for me and all that good stuff. But even still, it was, you know, just interesting to be around that many people and kind of wondering how it was all going to go. And it went well, so yay. Rosie behaved. She made noise once, but it was loud enough in the area that nobody really noticed. So I was like, okay, good, this is okay. And yeah, a few of the people there that really, you know, do know what's going on were genuinely asking how I was, and, you know, saying that I look good and so happy for me and things like that. So that was also very nice. And yeah, so like I said, I was there for a couple hours, and that all went really well. So that was good. That was one thing that was over. I'm like, okay, that was kind of done. That went well. Proved to be, you know, for goodness coming for later days in life, I can go out and be around people. And then on Tuesday, my daughters and I and Mandy's boyfriend Reed, we went down to Chicago for the TXT concert. And Mandy's friend Megan from Michigan came and met us there at the hotel and went to the concert with us and all that, spent time with us. So again, Reed obviously has been with, you know, the family for over a year and stuff and all that. He knows my situation, and he and his, you know, mom and brother have helped out in different ways and stuff. So again, they know the story, they know what's going on. Reed knows, he's been around when my stoma's made noise, and it's just kind of like, he knows it is what it is, that I can't control it, and it's just there. So, and I know Megan knows my whole story because she subscribes to my YouTube channel, and Mandy even sent me once about how Megan had put out to the group chat of, oh, Mama Rice put out a video, and so I was like, okay. So not too uncomfortable around that. This would be my first time being like around her, but again, obviously if something would have come up, I would have just said to, hey, you know, I don't have any control, and again, I know she knows my story, so if she's okay with all that too. So I'm grateful that my kiddos let me hang out with them. As I said, this is the one, the K-pop band that I'm into. I like their music a lot, so it was very nice to be able to go to that concert. So we said, like I said, we headed down on Tuesday, and we went to the hotel, met up, like I said, Megan got there, and then we all went out to eat, and so that too was nice to be able to find a restaurant that we could all find food that we liked and that I knew was going to be something gentle enough, something that I knew I would be able to handle, that that I know my stoma would kind of not be as noisy. So to not eat either so much fruit or beans or whatever that I know will, you know, vegetables that would really kind of blow up my bag, make me kind of gassy. So we had ramen the first night for dinner, so that was really good. That worked out well. And then I think we just stopped at a Walgreens for some stuff. Back to the hotel, spent the night there. That all went fine. Kind of funny. We have the room that we had a king size bed and a couch bed. And so we pulled out the couch bed. Cassie and I slept on that. Reed, Mandy, and Megan slept in the big bed. It was very nice. It was nice and big, so it could fit 3 people. And so Cassie and I were in the other bed, and it was like, laid down in that. I'm like, this is so hard. You know, you could feel all the springs in there. The last concert that we went to, that I went with them, was in 2022, and there was a pull-out couch bed. But it was like a single and stuff, and it was a little uncomfortable, but I didn't feel like every spring. It was fine. This bed was just like, holy cow. Okay, first of all, so it was on an angle. So here's the couch, and they pulled out the bed, and it was on like this angle like this. So we ended up putting the pillows on this end and slept so that our feet would go down. And then the other thing was, like, I slept on the one side and it was like if I was facing out, I was fine. But when I faced in, I felt like I was rolling to the middle of the bed. So it was almost like the bed was kind of concave in that too. But, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It was, you know, it was an affordable room and stuff. It had its own suite. It had its own little kitchen area. It was an extended stay America. So, you know, very nice. Otherwise, the couch itself, it was, I guess, comfortable enough. They had a chair that was comfy. That's what I kind of hung out in. Like I said, with the nice little kitchen, we had a full-size fridge. We had a sink. We had a stove if we wanted to use it. You can get plates and all that stuff from the front desk. We didn't do any of that. We had picked up snacks on the way down. We stopped at a gas station and we had snacks and stuff. So, you know, we just were eating that type of stuff. And then the bathroom was a nice little sink area outside of the toilet and the shower area and stuff. So, yeah, so it was comfortable enough. So then the next day when we woke up, we walked to Target. There was a Target that was only 15 minutes-ish away for walking. A lot of good stuff right in the area. We went to the Allstate Arena for this concert. And so the hotel was like half a mile away or so from the arena. Again, it was almost the same. It was like a good 15-minute walk, because where we went to the Target, we went kind of one way around, and kind of behind the Target is the Allstate Arena. And there's lots of good restaurants and stuff. So if you're ever in the area, you're going to a concert at, you know, Allstate Arena in Illinois, I recommend staying at that Extended Stay America. So there's lots of good restaurants and everything. We decided, though, again, we were just going to go to Target, picked up some food items, got a couple microwave meals, got some chips and snacks, and walked back. That was okay. Walking there and everything was fine. Walking back, I could start to feel the neuropathy in my left foot a little bit. That was a lot of walking, as we also, you know, walking there, walking a lot around the store, walking back. It was a little bit warm. There was a little bit of a breeze at one point, but it was warm. And so with my body, the way it goes, my butt was kind of chafing a little bit. So I thought, oh, kind of interesting. I'm wondering how this was all going to go for concert-wise. I'm like, am I going to be okay for the concert? Am I going to be hurting? But we got back to the room, sat down for a little while. Mandy made her own shirt for the concert. So Cassie helped her with that, where they took like a white t-shirt and they cut a bunch of holes in it to replicate one of the shirts that Tan from TXT was wearing. So that was kind of cute. And then one of Cassie's friends was also going to the concert. So she got notification that this friend was there. And so we got ourselves together and we headed out, made our way to the venue, and then took a little bit of time walking back and forth, and finally found her friend who was in line. At this point, it's all assigned seating, so it's not really a big deal of kind of where you are in line type of thing. So we hung out with the friend for a while, and again, if anybody would have complained, we would have went to the back of the line, but nobody said anything and stuff. So it was very nice that we were able to hang with her for a little bit. She had different seats and all that, but at least we got to hang and talk with her for a while. And very nicely at these concerts, there are people that walk around and hand out freebies. I know, again, back in 2022 when we did the concert and some people were doing that, I'm like, really? Why would you do that? You know, no, there's no way they're handing them out for free. I'm sure they want a payment for them or something. And no, that's what they do at these K-pop concerts. There are people that just make bracelets and have photo cards and stickers, and they hand them out. So they'll ask you who your bias is, who's your favorite member, and they'll give you a little card and stuff. So Cassie's friend had gotten a few things for her. So while she was in line, she was like, "Oh, here, I got you a couple things." Gave Cassie those. A couple more people came around, so we each got a tiny little photo card, and yeah, and we got a sticker at one point. There was a young girl, as we got closer to the door, she gave a little sticker. We didn't have to wait too long in line. It was very nice. This venue knows what they're doing. They open up the doors early enough for people to get in line for merch. And they had enough lines, they had enough doors that opened. And it was good. Enough staff. Everybody, was friendly. They have a good system. You get in, obviously there's one person that kind of checks your bags. So at concerts and all that, now I think I mentioned that you need to kind of have like a clear backpack, clear fanny pack. And they checked that all out. As for my ostomy supplies, I did have my ostomy supply bag in the backpack, and I had that little medical tag hanging on the outside of the backpack, and the security was fine with that. We looked at the bag, and then she was like, well, what's in there? And I said, well, my ostomy supplies. And she was, do you mind if I feel it? I'm like, yep, go right ahead. And so she grabbed it, and she kind of squished the bag and stuff. And if she needed to look in there, that'd be fine too. I don't care. And she was like, okay. And then they have a guy that has the wand and goes up and, you know, kind of down each side to make sure that, again, that you're fine. And that was good. Got inside and we got in line for the merch. And again, the line was already, you know, we waited 2 hours in line for merch, put it that way. Hour and a half. It was an hour and a half in line for merch. And so by the time I got in front, Cassie bought this shirt. I was going to, but then I thought, well, how often am I going to wear it except for like a video like this explaining we went to the concert. Very nice. It has the concert dates on the back. So that's the tour. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, she got that, and Mandy got a commemorative coin for the group member Tan, as well as this shirt that she had done up. And that was it for all of us, which was kind of nice, because although there were 5 of us kind of right there and in line taking up space and all that, you know, Cassie basically bought some stuff and we all left. So the other thing I thought too, I'm like, they had already sold out of a couple items. And so they're again thinking with the t-shirt, I was like, well, save it for somebody else. Let somebody else be able to, you know, to get their t-shirt. So that was all right. I bought waters for all of us to make sure that we were hydrated. Already standing in line, I could feel like my foot wanted to cramp up. And then I was trying to stretch out my ankles and stuff. So I was trying to roll my foot a little bit to kind of stretch things out. And then my calf started cramping. And I'm like, oh, no, okay. We won't do that. I'll be fine when I sit. But yeah, got us all waters, and that was good. And we went and found our seats, and we had fairly, you know, we had good seats. We had a good view of the stage, good area. People were all nice. It was so neat to see how many people were dressed up, like, you know, their favorite member, representing them and stuff, and seeing all their little photo cards and things that they had with them, and yeah, where we were sitting was good. Didn't have. Cassie usually gets stuck with somebody taller in front of her. She's tall herself, but she'll still get somebody taller than her in front of her and stuff. And this time we were good. All the people in front of us were really good. Everybody seemed, you know, again, like I said, everybody was friendly and very nice. Concert was good. Loved that. Yeah, we had a good time. I loved seeing my daughter's reactions to, you know, some of the songs and that too. I would look over and they would just be all, you know, glowing and just, oh, you know, they're so happy to be there. And so that was nice to see too, that they really had a fantastic time too. So that was good. We all enjoyed our time there. Concert was good. Best song, you know, they ended with Cat and Dog. If you know TXT, you know. The audience, like part of the Cat and Dog song is that you bark. So you have to go the woof, woof, woof. And we were pretty loud. It reminded me of, we talked about, I think there was some Taylor Swift concert when we were in Seattle one time for one of our vacations long ago. We had taken a boat tour, and they mentioned one of the things we passed was like the stadium, and they had mentioned, I think it was Taylor Swift that was there, that during that concert, the audience and that was so loud that it actually set off a seismic meter, so it looked like there was an earthquake. So I kind of thought of that last night during that song. I'm like, you know, we could have set off a seismic meter. It was loud. It was good. Good stuff. So yeah, then we walked back to the hotel. That all went fine. It was nice and cool in the night. We had great weather. It had rained a little bit the night before, like when we were at Walgreens, so like 5, 6 o'clock p.m. and then rained kind of through the night. But then, yeah, concert day, it was fine. Weather was fine. Walking home was good. It was a little bit cooler at that point. So that all went fine. Got back to the room, and then Megan had a friend in Chicago area, so she went and spent some time with her friend. And Cassie and I and Mandy and Reed switched beds. So Cassie and I got the real bed, which was so comfortable, so nice. Mandy and Reed nicely took the couch. And the next morning, they were both like, "Oh my God." I know. Now, especially coming from the comfy bed and going to that. It was just funny. Mandy said, "God, I almost like just like slid into bed with you too." And Reed was like, "Yeah, me too." We managed. It was one night. So it was okay. So between that and or the walking or whatever, to laying in bed, like my shoulder was hurting a little bit more. It's still hurting a little bit. So it was that, and my hips were hurting in the bed a little bit. But also I did a lot of walking and then a lot of standing, obviously, at the concert. But that all went fine. On the way down to the venue, we had seen a billboard that was for a sock monkey museum. And so Mandy was like, oh, that'd be cool. I'd like to go there. And so Cassie looked it all up on her phone and saw the reviews and saw the, some information on it. They open on Thursday. They are only open for 4 days, so Thursday through Sunday. And so they were like, hey, let's do that on the way home. Let's stop there. So yeah, that'd be fine. We're going to do something on Thursday, so that was it. We left the hotel. We went to a K-pop store and looked at that a little bit. Cassie needed to buy some more photo card holders for all her little photo cards of her K-pop guys. And so we went there and checked out the store a little bit. That was all nice and cute. And then from there we went to a store called H Mart. So that was, I believe, a Japanese store. Cassie keeps laughing at me because I keep getting it wrong. I know one of the times that they had been down in Chicago, they went to a European Mart. So I thought maybe that was that. And she was like, no, Mom. And I'm like, okay, well, is it like a Chinese store or whatever? She's like, no, Mom. I'm like, look at the language, look at the letters on the packaging. And so I'm like, I just know it's a food mart, okay? So we went to this food mart. And they had been to this one before, and we walked in the door, and it smells like fish. I was like, holy cow. Because when they came home last time, they were like, let's get all the food out of these bags, get rid of these bags, because the bags smell like fish. And I thought, well, you guys don't really eat fish. Why would the bags smell like fish? And it's like, because the store smelled like fish. And I thought, okay, well, yeah, you go in the store, and it smelled like fish. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm walking around the store, and they had a lot of like fruits and vegetables. They had that little area of some aisles of regular crackers, cookies, drinks. They had some homemade breads and little sushi plates, and they had some like baked potatoes. It wasn't baked though. I forgot what it was called. Yes, Rosie. Rosie's saying hi. They had some sweet potatoes that were wrapped up. They were warm and they were soft, so like you could, open it up and eat them. And then we got to the other area of the store, and they had an actual open fish area. So Cassie said, yeah, Mom, I told you that. And I said, okay, well, I heard you say that they sold fish in the store, but I didn't realize it was like an open fish market stuff. So they had the fish laying on ice and shrimp and stuff, so you could buy that stuff. So again, kind of neat to have that type of a store in the area. Hopefully, obviously, they sell enough of it that I get a lot of turnover. So we bought some items there. I brought home some food stuff, so that's part of my haul here on the table. Granted, these may be in regular stores. I'm not sure, I haven't seen them, but the South American chopped steak flavor. So I got steak flavor Pringles. Cassie got some type of a cheese Pringle. And then they're called hazelnut bonbons. So it's kind of like the chocolate covered almonds that Mandy had before. I tried the honey almonds, which were really good. And they had Pop Rock covered almonds, or it was like chocolate with Pop Rocks in there. So this is supposed to be like chocolate covered hazelnuts. So I'm looking forward to trying these. That will be fun. Megan met us there then at the food store. So like I said, bought a couple items there, and then they had the tour le jour next to the store. And that's a bakery that we've been to before. Again, I was with the concert with them back in 2022. We had gone to Chinatown and went there, and the bakery is just so good. It's got so many good items in there, and everything tastes so good. So this is a like Korean bakery. And so we went in there, and I bought a cream. It was kind of like a cream puff. It was like a croissant with the cream in there, and had some strawberries, a couple slices of strawberries in there. That was kind of my lunch. I'm like, that was so good. And then I bought another croissant that had some hazelnut chocolate in there, and then like a cannoli with, there too, I think, chocolate filling. And then I bought some sweet potato bread. So I haven't had that yet, but that was good. And then from there we went to this sock monkey museum. So again, this is in Long Grove, Illinois. If you're ever in the area, I highly suggest you go there. Even if you're not, look up Sock Monkey Museum online. They have so many great pictures and good comments about it. Good, kind of tell you a little bit about the museum. It is free to go into the museum. It's a, I don't know, kind of like a small house. The main floor is free to get into, and they have lots of monkeys. They have so many monkeys actually they don't even have them all out. They have some in storage because there's not enough room at this place. How it all started was this, the owner's name is Arlene. She and her husband went on a trip, you know, years ago, and they were at a Cracker Barrel and they were selling a sock monkey. And so she thought it was cute, so the husband bought it for her. And she was like, you know, there's got to be history behind this. I wonder what it is. Looked it up online, kind of, you know, found out the history of all that stuff, and then started collecting sock monkeys. And then because, of course, people knew she was collecting sock monkeys, when they were, you know, ready to give up a monkey or whatever, they would give it to her. Or somebody else that was collecting monkeys were done, they, you know, she was all like, you know, they wanted to get rid of their collection. She was like, I'll take your collection. And so she amassed a whole bunch of sock monkeys. And finally got to the point of, you know, we should make, you know, get a place for these, get a business, get a whatever. So they made, you know, bought this place and made it the museum. And they have so many monkeys that are original, authentic. You could like handmade. There are some quality. There are criteria to have that they ended up. They are the Guinness Book of World Records holder for like authentic sock monkeys. So that is pretty awesome. And like I said, so there are criteria for that. Upstairs, there's another area with more monkeys on there and stuff. They charge $6 to go to the upstairs part and look around, and they give you a tour. So up there, you learn the whole history of the sock monkeys and how they came about, and get to see different fillings that monkeys have in them, and then some other different, well, obviously the different displays of how they have them up there. They have one of the oldest sock monkeys, one of their oldest anyways, filled with sawdust. So that's up there. And the portion of that money goes to a chimp sanctuary in Washington. So that's also very neat that they do that. They help. They donate with, you know, donate to a place to help out others. So that's pretty awesome. What else was I going to say? They have a very nice gift shop. So they have a bunch of different, you know, books on monkeys. They have different monkeys you can buy. They have clothing for the monkeys. They also have a room where you can do parties in there. So it's kind of like a Build-A-Bear where you can fill a sock monkey and you get a birth certificate and stuff like that. So you can, you know, hold birthday parties there, or just, you know, go there for whatever. Take your kids there, or just because you want to. To have something fun to do. There was a Girl Scout bridging ceremony there we saw in the pictures, and somebody got engaged there. And there was another review of some gentleman who drove there and loved it so much that he came back a second time, and he said it's like an 8-hour trip for him. But he said, you know, he'll be back because, again, it's just so neat. The employees there were two there that day that we were there. There was a Megan and an older woman. I didn't get her name. So nice, so enthusiastic about the museum. And there was a group of, like, a family, I should say, in there making some monkeys. And so she kind of showed off a couple of their older monkeys and told the story behind them. And also said that, again, mentioned about how they get donations in, and they just love it if they have the story behind the monkey. If the monkey has a name, they like that. They want to know the story behind it. Sometimes they just get monkeys dropped off on their steps and things like that, and there are different monkeys, so then they go ahead and name the monkeys. And things like that. So they were so nice. Answer the questions. There is actually, they also have on there, part of the museum, in one of the back rooms is a Mayberry room. So from like the Andy Griffith show, she's got a bunch of pictures that are signed to her. She loved that show when she went out, and I believe there were a couple pictures even of them holding a sock monkey. So that's pretty neat. And they have some monkeys that are like made to look like in outfits of the Mayberry cast and stuff like that. So very cool. They also have classes where you can make your own sock monkey, like an original, where it's actually from the socks and you have to cut them out and sew them all up and things like that. Obviously, all those things too, call ahead, you have to schedule the parties. It's not just a walk-in thing. And they had a scavenger hunt. And so between 5 of us, we thought, oh, sure, we can do this. And we're going around and we're finding all the different monkeys and everything. And then we got told that they were going to be closing soon. And so we needed to wrap up. And we were like, oh, we only have 1 monkey left. And I looked at my watch and it was like 4:20 or something. And I said, well, do you guys like close at 5? And she was like, no, we close at 4. And so all of us were like, oh my gosh, oh, we are so sorry. Oh my goodness gracious, you know, and so, no, it's okay. And again, they were so nice. It was like, oh my goodness. But then, you know, Cassie went downstairs. Well, they, you know, most of them went downstairs and they said they only had the 1 monkey. And so they were so nice. Again, this Megan was like, oh, which monkey do you have left? Because she said she knew where about half of them were. And so the one we had left, she goes, yeah, that should be up by the back stairs. And so they got up there and Megan still had been up there and she had found it. And so I was like, yes, you know, we did it. We found all the monkeys, and so that was so exciting. So we got downstairs and told them. And hubby's home. Woo! Hi.
Hi.
I was like, can I get a video in before you get home? Probably not, because I'm going to talk forever. Okay. I'm almost done.
Myself out of your way.
Yeah. Mwah. How you doing? Should probably stop and start it again anyways, because it'll be like, you've been going. So we did end up finding all of the monkeys, and so because of that, they want to take our picture, and we got a prize. I was saying to you, get a prize for doing that, and Megan had said that, you know, she makes it herself, and so I don't know what it was. She had shown us a monkey that she was doing. Strawberry Fest is going to be in their town, June 23rd-ish, somewhere in there. And she was making a monkey, I think, to be auctioned off for something, or somehow special for sale. Didn't quite catch that, but so she does different things. She's made different monkeys for the store. She makes different monkeys for the different times of year, different festivals, and so she ended up making this pin. Where is it? So it says, I found them all. I think the monkey that's, to cover my face, the monkey that's on there is something that she drew, and then making the buttons. So she ended up saying that because I make these, I have the choice of how many I give out and whatever. She was usually, I only give out 1 to a family and they can fight over who gets it. She goes, but you guys are really cool. So I'm giving 1 to each of you. It's like, oh, that was so sweet of her, yay. And then she took our picture and we got to hold up a sign that said, you know, we found them all. And she said, this goes on our Instagram. We'd love to do that. And then my daughters wanted to make monkeys. So we had bought a monkey making kit so they can make their own sock monkeys. So both Mandy and Cassie will try their hand at that at some point. So they had given us some pointers on that too, on how to make them, what the socks look like and what they're going to have to do and things like that. And they said too, they're like, please, 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 if you make the monkey, put a picture online. We'd love to see that, you know, tag us. So we're going to do that. And then I had bought an ornament, because that's my thing. Like when we go on vacations, we do whatever, my souvenir, like I said, I could get a t-shirt or whatever, but I like to have the ornaments as a commemorative. So I bought a little sock monkey ornament holding a candy cane. So I my box for zooming in, whatever, clarity's right there. So hopefully you got that clear. Anyway, so I thought that was cute. That's my thing. They had like 3 different ornaments you could get, and this is the one that the girls wanted me to get. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll get that. So that's my remembrance of our little trip. So yeah, quaint little town. When I looked it up online, it did say something. I believe it is the oldest historic town in, I think, in Illinois. I don't think it's just that county. Could be just that county. But so they tried to keep all the buildings looking historic and stuff like that. There's a candy shop that was next to it. There were a couple cute little restaurants and things like that. So again, if you're in the area, I highly suggest that you check them out. It's a good visit. It's very, very neat. Learn some stuff. You know, I'm not really into sock monkeys. I had a really good time. I enjoyed seeing them all. I enjoyed learning the history of it, and we had a good time. So that was my week. So for now, I don't have any plans coming up for the next couple weeks. I do have a lunch and dinner scheduled for a couple weeks from now. A couple of my friends said, hey, we want to get together. I'm like, okay. So we figured out a date and we'll be doing that. But other than that, nothing else going on, but that was okay. It's always nice to have special moments like this. Makes for some good memories, right? But what life is about. Making the memories, spreading the love. Anyways, thank you for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about all this fun stuff. I hope things are going well with you. You're having some fun times in your life, making some good memories. And you guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.